How's everybody out there in YouTube land this evening? 12/17/18. 12/17/18. Sounds like a gym locker combination, doesn't it? Anyhow, so hello out there. We got Don. Hey, Don. Jello, man. Jello, what is up, dude? Good day today. Good, quiet, peaceful, productive, fun, relaxing, good day today. Hope you guys also had a good day. 12/17, man. We're just getting Christmas is right around the corner. Right around the corner. Wow. Exciting times. Exciting times. Anyhow, good day today. Lots of business taken care of. Got a lot of my real estate stuff done today. Went out and shot the video for the drone video I wanted to do. Am doing. Man, did I got lucky. I got unbelievably lucky today. So I was flying the drone around the marina grounds. Some over the land, but a lot of it was over the water, especially where the dinghies go in and out and all the dinghies dock and tie up. And made a few sorties around the building, filming it, getting the different angles I wanted to. Followed some people as they were motoring their way in and out of the marina, so I was over the water for quite a bit of that. Anyhow, got done shooting all that, brought the drone over, landed the drone. As I was taking the blades off of the engine, you have to disassemble the blades every time you use the drone. As I was taking the blades off of the engine, each blade is connected. There's 3 plastic pieces that stick up that the blade goes down over and then locks onto. On one of the engines, one of those plastic pieces fell off as I was disassembling it. Wowzers. If that happened mid-flight, the drone would have been in the water. If that happened at any time today while I was flying it, the drone would have been toast. I was either flying it over paved driveways, which it would have crashed and burned and that stuff, or it would have been over water and it would have gotten wet. I cannot believe how lucky I was that I was able to get the drone back in one piece. So I had to order the parts, spent $15 today on Amazon ordering the parts. They'll be here in a couple of days, so the drone is grounded for a couple of days until the replacement parts come in. And they're held on by 3 small Phillips head screws. They're a piece of cake to replace. I've done it before. Last time I did it, I was up in Alaska after I hit a tree and broke one of them. So, I don't know. We'll see, kids. We'll see. But shot a lot of good video today. Had a bit of an issue. I was sort of vacillating over whether I wanted to share this tonight or not, or at all for that matter. But it's a done issue, and so now I can share it, and I don't I don't have any concerns about troll idiots causing me any problems. One of the ladies here at the marina took tremendous exception. Where is it? I don't know where I put it right now. I had my my camera that, my GoPro session up on my head. Where did I put it? Quiet. Just me. Anyhow, I don't know what I did with it. I had my GoPro session up on my head, and as I was making my way around the marina, this one lady took great exception to that. I had the camera on because I wanted to film during the potluck that they had, so some people could kind of get an idea what a potluck is like and what that's all about. Anyhow, when I got there, she said that it was really rude of me to have a camera on, I shouldn't be filming, and yada 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 yada, whatever. So I turned the camera off and I did not film, didn't want to upset the lady any further. Well, I got to thinking about it, and we've had this conversation kind of before. The marina is a city-owned facility. It has its own cameras up. It has surveillance cameras on all four corners of the building, constantly videotaping everybody as they come and go. So it's sort of weird that she was trying to tell me I couldn't film, but yet the city is filming. So I called the city today and I spoke to the city offices and I asked them about the policy, rules, regulations, municipal codes, you know, what their deal was. And sure enough, you know, it's my understanding that if you're out in public, there's no expectation of privacy. And that's the law, whether or not you had an expectation of privacy. If you're walking around at a city marina, now this isn't a private marina, this isn't a private dock, this isn't a private home, it's not a private business. This is a city-owned marina, that's public property. No expectation of privacy. So I have every right to film anywhere I wanted to there. So I checked with the city, verified that, made sure that, you know, everything was cool. I spoke with the harbor master today, Sean, had a conversation with him, explained my situation and my perspective on it. He agreed completely and said he was going to instruct his staff that if somebody's out with a camera filming, that's perfectly legitimate, it's perfectly okay. There's no expectation of privacy. So with that settled, I got the drone out and I flew the drone today all over the marina and got that taken care of. And you know, but as a nice gesture, I shot some really cool photos of the marina from up above, and I shot some video which I uploaded to YouTube as a unlisted video. And I shared the link to that unlisted video and those pictures with Sean so that he could see them and have them available. The city could have them available with my provision that they could use them any way they want. That's, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they can use those pictures any way the city wants. If they want to use it in their marketing on their website, whatever, feel free to have use of those pictures in that video and try to, you know, make them realize that, hey, I'm not here just trying to be a pain in the butt, but I could be a bit of an asset to them as well. Anyhow, that went well. Some of the city employees came over and watched the video afterwards. A lot of the cruisers that were in the area came over and were watching the video on my laptop while we were doing all that. It was pretty cool. So we are okay to film anywhere we want in and around and on the marina and stuff, and that's all fine. So cheers, guys. Okay, with that said, let me go ahead and jump in and see what I missed here in the chat. So there was a bunch going on while I was going through that little thing, so would have been soon, but I had to watch a stupid commercial. Okay. Hello, got your Facebook message. As June, I didn't realize I sent you a Facebook message, but okay. Hey, Steve Garrity, how you doing, brother? Thank you for that donation, Steve. Older Bob, good evening. Hey, Johnny Hag. Sooner, everyone. Tequila, beer, weed. Here's to all my friends. There you go, Don. Yeah, old Don's friends. Jose Cuervo, Heineken, and Panama Red. Hey Andy, what's going on, brother? Hey Palm Limit. Do you know why it broke? I really don't, Andy. I don't know why it broke. It could be that it was fatigued from some time ago, from a long time ago. It could be just a simple, you know, maintenance issue. It's something I just gotta keep a better eye on and watch them more closely. I don't know. You know, it could have been that it got damaged up in Alaska and it took this long for it to finally come loose. I went over and I checked the others. What I did is I bought a complete replacement kit. So I have all four pieces coming to replace all four pieces. So I'm going to put all four pieces on. I'm going to take off the four that are on there, throw out the one. The other three, I'm going to look them over pretty closely and keep them as reserves. Should this happen again, but I've got all brand new pieces that are going on, so we'll nip that in the butt. So okay, let's see. Hey Jared, hey Coyote, what's up, brother? Buffering bad, not here. Okay, refresh. Privacy in a public place. Nope, no expectation of privacy. You're absolutely right. So don't piss off the locals. It's legal, but might fit you in the... Yeah, smoke it. And you know, what I'm going to try to do is have a conversation with that lady and explain to her that while I may film a lot of different stuff, that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be shown. She had a very legitimate concern about children, and anybody that knows YouTube knows there's a ban against showing children in videos and stuff. I film quite often and have kids in the shot, but I don't show that without their permission or their parents' permission. Much like I did that little video up at the ice cream stand in upstate New York, you know. It was okay with their folks to show them waving at the camera and stuff, so... but yeah, just because I'm filming it doesn't mean I'm showing it. We try to be very careful of that, and if anybody doesn't want their picture shown, all they have to do is say something to me, and I will make sure that they are either not shown, I'll edit them out, or I'll pixelate them so you can't see who they are. So, okay. Hey Alexander, what's up, brother? Hey School of Science. What was the donation currency? Okay. Rolls me. No Brooks. Not give trolls rolls, no Brooks. Okay. And was buffering in the park. No, the troll did not crash. The troll landed perfectly. It's while I was packing up the drone. The troll while I was packing up the drone and taking the blades off of it. Actually, I had two blades off. It was on the third blade as I was removing it. A little plastic piece came off. So really lucky that didn't happen mid-flight. Glad it happened after it landed. So it was all good, and now I've got replacement parts on order. Should be here in 2 days on the 19th. So, and for $15, I'm replacing all 4 of the little plastic doohickers that the blade's attached to. So we'll be good. So, didn't we run swimming pool that one? I have no idea what that's talking about. Hey peeps, smoking. It needs its blades. Yeah, it needs good blades. And I have a full set of good blades for it, but I also have a full set of replacement blades for it. I just, you know, those little plastic pieces, the little plastic nub that the blade goes down on and locks onto, that is in fact what broke. And actually, I think they're nylon. I don't think they're plastic, I think they're nylon. So, the drone is the Lily 3. The drone's the Lily 3, yeah, maybe. I mean, why do you take them off? Oh, Gary, you have to take them off to pack up the drone. You have to take the blades off when you pack up the drone. So, yes, I have a DJI Phantom 4. So, it packs up in a case and the blades have to be removed when it goes into its case. You can't store it with the blades on. So, no sun upstate New York for 2 weeks, but you're glad you're not in Alaska this month. Yeah, John, actually the weather here, actually it's kind of chilly tonight. I think we're getting down to like 65 or something this evening, so really cold for Florida. I had to laugh on this morning's net. People were complaining about the cold, however freezing cold 65 degrees could be, and they were saying that the water was a chilly 74 degrees, and I sort of laughing at them. To me, I'm like, yeah, hot damn, man, I'll go swim in that. But yeah, it's just a matter of perspective. I guess once you've been down here for a while, you get acclimated to these temperatures, and 65 sounds cold here, but yeah, for most people, they'd be thrilled to have a 65-degree day. So anyhow, yeah, bright, sunny, beautiful day. A little breezy this afternoon when I was flying the drone, but I took off and landed from land. I was over by the marina today, so I wasn't too worried about it. The drone holds really steady in the wind. I'm really impressed with its stabilization system, so it worked really well. Anyhow, so we got that filmed today. So the Lily Force 1, there you go. No, not minus 65, 65 degrees today. Like almost 70 degrees, 65 degrees today. Why are you blinking? I tell you, these damn lights, these batteries get out of sorts on the bottom of these, and then the lights start blinking and flickering and doing all kinds of stuff. I really guess I need to, oh come on, I need to invest in some better lights. Eventually. Right now I got bigger fish to fry, so. It does light me up kind of nice though, except for all the reflections in my glasses, but that is what it is, kids. Hey, Captain, what's up? You shoot, it shoots in 1080 or 4K, depending on what setting I set it in. I generally shoot in 1080 though. Or a photo eye. I think it's GPS stabilized, all rejects. Not only, well, both actually. It has photo stabilization, but it also has GPS stabilization. It'll hold its position. In fact, you know, it'll hover at a spot, and if I come over and physically like push the drone over a little bit, it'll move over and it'll come right back to where it was hovering. And if I push it again, it'll come right back to where it was hovering. So it knows where it's supposed to be, and it will do its damnedest to maintain that position. In fact, the camera's got a bit of a gimbal on it, so that if the drone has to tilt forward to fight against the wind, the camera, as it's leaning forward, the camera's moving up, maintaining the camera angle exactly the same, regardless of the attitude of the aircraft. So it's pretty cool, sophisticated. I mean, it's a really sophisticated drone. I'm really thrilled with it. So you're saying minus 65. I'm not saying minus 65. 65 degrees, not minus. 65 degrees. Keep my signal. I'm going to leave and watch the repeat. Be cool, Captain. All right, Coyote. Talk to you later, brother. Reboot, Coyote. Mine was doing the same thing. Don't refresh, just reboot. Okay. Buy a real helicopter. Oh, there you go. Real helicopters could be fun, but I don't have a real helicopter. Anyhow, so that was our day today. Got done doing the drone stuff. Came back here to the boat, relaxed. Ate the rest of my fried chicken from yesterday. Had some fried chicken and potato salad for dinner. I know, carbs, but it was really yummy. And having my one beer for this evening. So that's about it. That's about it. Peaceful evening. I did manage to get a box for shipping the hat out. I haven't shipped the stuff out yet, but I did get a box for it today. Somebody had gotten a delivery in from Amazon, and the box was just the right size for me to put the hat in and ship it back out. So hopefully tomorrow that hat will be on its way to its lucky winner, Walter Fowler. So, leather bucket seats. Okay. Am I sailing now? No, it's dark. I'm not sailing right now. I'm sitting here on my sailboat though. I live on my sailboat. I'm always on my sailboat, unless I'm somewhere else and I'm not on my sailboat. Only uploads in 1080, doesn't it? Yeah, upload is, they're working on some 4K. I don't know if they're doing 4K quite yet. You know, frankly, 4K is such a high bandwidth. Very few people have enough internet speed to be watching stuff in 4K. I think this right now is probably playing in what, 360 or something, maybe 480. So you know, it really dumbs it down. So no, this is not the first boat that I've owned. Actually, this is the third Cal sailboat that I've owned. Just within that brand. This is the third. I got an itch. Got ate up by mosquitoes the other day. Oh, that felt so good right there. There's that mosquito bite. Wow, that felt good. Been bothering me for a while. Got ate up taking Miss Lily for a walk yesterday, and so I got eaten up by mosquito bites. So pilot says 720. There you go. There you go. Very good. Used to use the Litchi app with my Phantom 4. You can set a flight plan by selecting points from a satellite map, and the drone will fly the plane automatically. It's cool. Yeah, Dylan, it has that capability. I can program a course for it to fly. I use that quite a bit when I'm filming for real estate. Like I'll want it to circle around a house, keeping the house in the center of the picture, and moving around the house, getting a view from all four sides. So, okay. Oh, okay. So you got the video finally. Awesome. Did you get the email, or did you just get the video off of the link that I messaged you? Because you should have gotten the emails by now. I sent 2 emails, one with the photos and one with the link to the video. And then, of course, I messaged you the link to the video. So I hope you like that. I'm watching on 4K. There you go. You shared it with family and friends. Awesome. Awesome. Way to go. Good to hear that, man. Hey, and by the way, Bill, today about being able to film around the marina from now on. So it's not going to be a problem going forward. I actually verified things with the city today, checking their ordinances and any municipal code, or whether they needed a film permit or anything like that. And the city came back with no problem whatsoever with me to fly. I do, of course, have to keep my drone under 500 feet because there's an active airport here on the island. And that's fine. I keep it under 500 feet anyway. I rarely have a need to go much higher than that. In fact, my drone is set as a default to not exceed 500 feet. It's actually programmed right into it. So it stays right at that. So, oh, best that's sweet, plenty good. Yeah, 1080 is all you need. 360p, and it's perfect. There you go. And better, I think so. Actually, 4K is better than 1080. 1080, you know, the bigger the number, the better the quality. But, you know, 1080 is still... And just because you're watching, your screen is capable of 1080, doesn't necessarily mean that YouTube is broadcasting it to you in 1080. If you go down to that corner of your screen, there'll be a little gear there that you can touch on, and you can adjust the quality. I know in my experience, when I try to go up to the high qualities like 1080 and stuff, I get a lot of buffering and it really slows down the video. But if I reduce it down to, say, 360 or 480, the picture's not as perfect, but it plays smoothly and without a problem. So, yeah, 500 feet's plenty high enough. That's plenty high enough. And, you know, the basic rule of thumb, guys, is that airplanes flying over outside the airport are supposed to be at an altitude of at least 500 feet once they leave the airport grounds. So if they have to be above 500 feet and we limit the drones to 500 feet, then we should never have a problem with an aircraft and a drone meeting one another. It's a real simple thing to resolve. So my drone is programmed to not go over 500 feet. That's fine with me. I never have to go over 500 feet. So watch 4K in 1080. You can't watch 4K in 1080. You have to either watch 4K or 1080. They're two different systems, or not systems, but quality. So I think it's the best beer in the world. Well, it's one of the best. It's one of the best. And buffers for people. Yep. Sure you can. Okay. All right, kids. Well, there you go. Yep. And I do enjoy my Heinekens. Can't tell the difference with our eyes between 1080 and 4K. I know 1080 is plenty crisp and clear for me, you know. I'm kind of blown away by the quality of television and video and audio and stuff nowadays. The quality is just mind-boggling compared to the stuff that I grew up with and was accustomed to. So, less talk, more walk, do something. Yeah, not happening, rats. This is what I do. I do a live stream in the evening. It's dark outside. We're not walking. We're not doing anything. If that's what you want, go elsewhere. No problem. I won't hold it against you. I'm fine with that. Really am. So, oh man, what else is going on? That's about it. Oh, that's about it. So, I guess that's about it. I had a few other neighbors come to me and want me to film their boats with my drone. There seems to be some interest and excitement with that. So I told them I'm going to be busy for the next 3 or 4 days, but maybe next weekend I can do that for them. So we'll see. 5Ks are nuts. We were just talking the other day about having to keep adjusting the vertical and horizontal frame. Yeah, right? Remember back in the days when you had to do that? Not anymore. Not anymore. I'm not even aware of televisions that even have an adjustment for horizontal and vertical framing. For those of you youngsters that don't know, the screen, the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen has a little gray area at it. And back in the day, the old days, sometimes the screen wouldn't, the picture wouldn't be square in the TV. Sometimes it'd be up a little high, sometimes it'd be down a little low. And so you had to adjust your vertical and horizontal hold to make sure it was positioned correctly up and down and side to side so that you had the best view of the picture. So now we're showing our age there, man. We're showing our age there when we start talking about that. So it is a 4-bladed drone. It cannot fly on 3 blades. Yeah. I wouldn't risk, I don't know, maybe it can fly on 3 blades. I've never flown it on 3 blades, but it's a 4-bladed drone, so I don't think I even want to try trying it on 3 blades. So your neighbors, well done. Yeah, Andy, you know, anytime I can help out the neighbors, and they seem to be appreciative. I mean, just like Bill saying he saw the video and really liked that, shared it with his family and friends. I mean, that's cool. You know, it doesn't cost me a dime to do that, just a little time, a little effort. You know, that's what we try to do, is help out people when we can. So, okay. Show it, proofs in the pudding. Okay. I shoot drone footage in 4K, but I'm not uploading it. I edit the footage, save it to a small external hard drive, plug that into a USB hub on my 4K Samsung TV. Looks fantastic. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Yep, yep. Back in the analog days. Yeah, I know, Martin. We're digital now. Yep. Showing your age. Okay. Yeah, because back in the day, technology was a whole lot different than what it is right now. So, that's what they said about the spruce goose. Yeah. You know, Gavin, I don't think there's that many people out here even probably know what the spruce goose is, or who owned it, and what the significance of that was, and or why they used spruce in the first place. Oh man. Yeah, policies I do. Well, that's right. The spruce goose flew once. That's absolutely correct. So smart TVs can watch you. Yeah, I know, and they do. And they do. So put aluminum foil on a set of rabbit ears and you roll. Yep, done that time or two. Those would be good trivia questions for the net. Well, there you go. Well, go ahead and steal them and use them on the net, man. That would be fine with me. Yep, absolutely fine. I'm actually not going to be listening to the net next couple of days. I've got some real early morning stuff I have to take care of. So I'm going to be probably up off the boat and out of here long before the net gets started. That's for sure. Of course, I always go ashore long before the net. I take Miss Lily ashore usually around 5:30 or 6, but I may go even earlier next few days. So, giving any thought about hitting a meeting? Okay, that's enough, rats. Goodbye. I used to use a fork as a radio aerial. Okay. Has an old black and white TV with a round screen. It still works. Wow, really? Huh. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's pretty amazing, man. The old tube televisions that you had to turn them on and they had to warm up. There was all the cathode ray tube and then all the small tubes inside that were part of the design of the TV to get it to work. It used to get hot, too. Televisions used to get hot. They were a warm spot back there, you know. Huh. Man, back in the day. Back in the day. So, now here we are, 2018. Everything's digital. Everything's high speed. Kids today have no idea how nice they have it. Ever have a crystal radio when you were a kid? Well, sure, man. Everybody made their own set back in the day. So, buy replacement tubes at the drugstore. Yeah, that's right, Johnny Egg. And, you know, that was the basis to Radio Shack, why Radio Shack was such a huge success. And, you know, now you can't hardly find a Radio Shack store anymore. I used to love going in a Radio Shack. They always had stuff that we needed, but, you know, nowadays, it's just not there anymore. So, I used to be able to buy a replacement tube. Howard Hughes built the Spruce Goose. That's right, Seamus. You are correct. Total. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with this, you know, 002 shit, but let's end that now. Okay, Gary. Okay. You ever taken old tubes to your local drugstore and use the tube tester? Yeah, remember that? Remember that? They had that panel there and you had to set the tube in and have it line up all the little connectors and stuff to know which tube it was. Man, I remember that. Huh. There are no Radio Shack stores in Canada anymore. Yeah, I don't know that there's any more in the United States anymore, for that matter, Martin. I don't know. I haven't seen one in years, so. Okay. Just upgraded to a 4K 65-inch. I'm about to watch my Saints play. There you go, Gavin. Cool. Kodak's pretty much gone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Gary's gone. What size 4K flat screen you have in the boat? I do not have any flat screen in the boat, 4K or otherwise. No shrimp at all. Nothing. I moved the trap again today. Nothing in it at all. So I'm gonna move it a couple more times, and then I think I'm just gonna give up on it. You know, maybe I got the wrong bait net or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to some other people. I think possibly the size of the netting in my trap is too big for the shrimp here. Although I would think I would still catch one or two in it when I pulled it up, but I'm not getting anything in it at all. So. What's the neighbors doing over Christmas? No idea. You should hook up a big screen in there. I have no room for a big screen, man. I don't have to have a big screen. You have to have a big wall. I don't have a big wall, so. Were you ever into ham radio? My oldest brother really was. No, not really. You know, I kind of wanted to tinker around with that, but I never got into ham radios. A lot of people on sailboats used to have them too, though. But no, I never really got into that. So CB radios, I got into CB radios back, you know, in the day in the 70s, but not ham. So a collapsible lobster pot. There you go. That'll work. You have nice weather and the outdoors. There you go, John. Absolutely. Yep. Real estate business going well, Paul. Thank you. Going very, very well. In fact, that's why I'm going to be up and out early the next couple of 3 days. Got a lot of stuff to do. Got some pictures and stuff I want to take up early. Got to meet a folk. I got to meet a guy really early in the morning. I was like, seriously? He's like, yeah, man, I've got to work. It's the only time I got. Yeah, so I got like a 5 a.m. meeting. I got to be up at 4 to get up and shit, shower, and shave to meet a guy at 5 a.m. It's just crazy. But hey, I'll do anything for business, you know. An Xbox One or PS4, yeah. Long spot for the shrimp. Maybe. Hey, Reich Edwards, how you doing? You're going to go to Ramrod for 3 months next week. Okay, yeah, I'm in Marathon. I'm in Buki Harbor. Hey, Mike Mayfield, haven't seen you in a while. Yep, I don't know what happened to Miss Shar. I've not seen much of Miss Shar lately either. Don't know what's going on there, Mike. So, you're right, Andy. I get up early anyway. I don't usually get up at 4, but I'm usually awake by 5. So that's just a little bit early for me. And actually, you know, I kind of dig that. You know, meeting somebody for breakfast at 5 a.m., that's a cool meeting as far as I'm concerned. That'll be a productive meeting. So, can't you get some frozen shrimp to bake for relatively cheap? I can, Johnny Hag. I just haven't had time or the money to do that. I got other priorities right now, brother. You have a suit for your job. I don't wear a suit ever for my job. Hell no. Did that when I was younger. I don't wear monkey suits anymore. Nope. Ramrod Key is only a short drive from here. Yep. World is beautiful early in the morning. It certainly is. Totally different place. Yep. Yeah, I'm an early morning guy. You know, I'm not a late night person. I'm an early morning guy, so I kind of dig doing that kind of stuff. That's cool with me. So makes 11 a.m. a good nap time. Okay, well, I don't know about 11, but certainly maybe 1 o'clock or thereabouts. But you know, if you take a nap too late, you sleep right through the night. But I don't know. Anyhow, tonight I'm going to bed right after the live stream. So 8:15, I'm going to be asleep by 8:15 tonight. I can tell you that right now. I'm pretty tired anyway to begin with, so it's going to be an early night. But anyhow, things are good here. Me and the dog had a good day. Miss Lily went ashore a couple times today. She made a few trips into shore. She got to play with a whole bunch of people at the marina today. Young kids came up and played with her. A bunch of the cruisers came in and petted her and played with her. So she got really socialized quite a bit today, which is good. She needs that. So the longer you live on board, the more you live by the sun. Yeah, absolutely. We definitely live by the sun, no doubt about that. So Miss Lily View. There she is. She's curled up over there sleeping. If you listen carefully, you could almost hear her snore. She's a tired dog, so she's great around other dogs. Some of the other dogs here in the marina, not so much. There's one big mutt-like dog that doesn't like any other dog and always barks at him. And then there's a lady here that's got 2 small Jack Russell Terriers, and they're constantly trying to tear up any other dog they can get near. So, I mean, Miss Lily's super friendly to everybody, but there's a few other people here with dogs that are not so friendly. So it is what it is. So there you go. You Would-be, thank you for that, man. Appreciate you putting that up. Yep, there's my PayPal. Should you guys want to contribute to the adventure, all funds greatly needed, much appreciated. We have a lot of bills to take care of this coming up this next like 2 weeks here, so really need to raise some serious money. So if you guys are inclined, feeling generous over the Christmas season, want to give me an early Christmas present, man, I could really use it right now. Really, seriously, truly. I'm not kidding, guys. Doesn't water freeze at 32 degrees? What would you do if the marina froze over? Wow, if the marina froze over, then we're all screwed. If it gets down to 32 degrees and the marina freezes over here in Florida, everybody north of the Mason-Dixon line would probably be dead. Is it hot in there? No, it's not hot here at all. It's about 69 degrees here inside the boat right now. It's going to get down to about 62 tonight, and then a high of 72 tomorrow. So she is friends with everybody. That's right, John. She does. She thinks she is friends with everybody. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Salt water doesn't freeze at 32. That's very true, John. You're right. It has to be a lot colder for salt water to freeze. My screen locked up. Did you answer the questions about buying frozen shrimp at the bait store? Yeah, Johnny Hag, I've just got other priorities right now, man. I've got some big bills coming up that are a priority to me. I got to get those taken care of before I can think about going and buying bait and doing any fishing. I've got too many bills between now and the end of the month. I mean, like to the tune of like $1,000 between now and the end of the month. So I'm really going to be squeaking by. So I seriously need some big donations right now. In low 50s, we sail south. There you go, man. Fahrenheit. Yep. Oh, he's in salt water. Thank you for that. Yep, I'm in salt water. Not the ocean. Any ideas on the next fundraiser, or did you make enough? Yeah, well, obviously I didn't make enough on the last fundraiser. Not even close, man. Not even close. No, I don't. I posted that question yesterday to people. You know, what other ideas they may have for a fundraiser, something fun to do to raise some money. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I seriously got to raise some money. So, all right. There you go. Saltwater freezes at 28.4 degrees. All right, Steve Garrity. Well, there's the number, guys. We got to hit 28.4. Never in the history of South Florida has it hit that temperature down here, I don't believe. So, Cameo, Carl, Cameo. Ah, Cameo. Okay, right. Yep. 1,000 by the end of the month. Oh, Nina, there's always other things to do. I'm not going to get into those or share those with you. Determines what temperature it freezes. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. And different parts of the ocean have different salinities. The ocean is not all the same. So I know where I used to live in Bahrain, the Persian Gulf was a lot saltier than the Indian Ocean or the Atlantic or the Pacific. A lot saltier. So now I guess we've got guess we have more troll activity going on. So would you ever sail across to Africa? I might give that some consideration. I would love to go over and see the slave trade areas, you know. I understand they've recreated some of the forts and stuff over there where in that area, the Canary Islands, that would be cool to see. Yeah, there's a lot of places I wouldn't mind sailing over to. I think I would be more likely to sail over to the Mediterranean than sail over to Africa, just because of the way the currents are. But you might leave the Mediterranean and then work down the coast of Africa. That might be an idea. I don't know about sailing straight across to Africa. You'd be bashing against the wind the whole way there. So, messages to someone on the chat and set your price by using Cameo. The Christmas message your fan request. Yep. Yeah, and there's other servers like that as well. School of Science. I know that there's other fee-based things you could do like that, but we try to keep it simple. Okay. There are people living here that do that. Yep, there are lots of people here that work in the marina. Yep. No, Shamus, I never said that. You know, this is the problem, guys. People don't listen, or they only hear what they want to hear. No, I said I'm working on getting a listing. I don't have it yet. I haven't sold the property yet. So no, I'm not getting that yet. Sorry, Seamus, I don't mean to be an asshole, but, you know, people need to listen. You know, I went out to visit some people to talk to them about a listing for a property. I may or may not get that listing, and if I do get that listing, I'm certainly not going to get on here and tell everybody about it. Only because I'm trying to avoid all the hassle with all the troll idiots. So, I'm not sharing that information, guys, so... Yeah, I'm hardly the best real estate agent in the country. There's a whole lot of better people than me, but that's fine. Anyhow, kids, so that's kind of what we've got going on today. It's been a good, quiet day. No shrimps. Dog had fun. Flew the drone. Drone broke. Drone broke at like the most opportune moment a drone can break. You know, it was already landed, already turned off. I was taking the blades off, and then it broke. So I'm thrilled that it broke when it did. You know, at least now I knew that there was a problem there. And I did go back over and check the other three engines to make sure they were all fine, and they were. They were all fine, but yeah, that was a great time for it to break when it did, and so not a problem at all. We've ordered the replacement parts. They should be here in a couple of days, and the drone will be back in action again. So, sailing to Madagascar would be cool. Yeah, well, Madagascar's on the other side of Africa. To get to Madagascar, you would have to sail down the east coast of Africa, which would take you by Somalia, which is probably not a good place to be. So, but yeah, I mean, sailing anywhere is cool. To be honest with you, sailing anywhere is cool. Yeah, best ever had is absolutely correct with that. Sailing anywhere is absolutely cool. So, oh, absolutely. No, I absolutely use the MLS. I use the MLS and I list stuff locally, advertise stuff locally through social media. And if you tell me that Madagascar is one of the most stunning countries in the world. Yep, it is pretty. It is pretty. Builder Bob, there you go. The value of this channel is not always about contributing. How many times has Carl said we can watch for free? Not everyone can afford to contribute, but support by adding views. Yeah, Builder Bob, absolutely. You know, hey, but you know, it's wonderful and it's great. In fact, it's necessary that some people donate so I have some money to live on while I'm getting things going. But absolutely, you know, I don't charge for putting my content up. I put my content up for free. I mean, just like my neighbors over here want me to shoot a drone video of their boat. You know what? I three of my neighbors, 3 different boats right around me, wanted me to shoot drone videos. So I shot drone videos and I gave them links to it. I shot drone videos of the marina here. I gave them links to it so they could see it and then have fun and enjoy it. I mean, it's not all about just making a buck every turn around. You know, sometimes you just gotta create a little positive juju for yourself. You know, build some karma. Go for Green Living. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. How's things up in your neck of the woods? I guess you're all wrapped up now for winter, waiting for spring to come. Thank you, Wood Beast. If sailing past Somalia, you need guns and a survival kit, 2 grenades. A man like Arnold could do that. Lesser man, no way. Okay, you're laying on a little thick there, sharpshooter. Laying on a little thick. So, yeah, I don't charge for the content. Thanks, Smoking Man, contributing to the chat. Okay, well. Oh, man. Yeah, what people do here is that instead of you know, contributing to the chat with Super Chat, is I prefer people to go through PayPal. I get a much better return on the investment if they go through PayPal than anything else. So you got it waiting for the spring. Yeah, that's that time of year, man. All rejects. Carl has guns. Yes, I do. And I don't mean just these guns, but yeah, Carl's got guns. I have lots of weapons. I actually used to be a federal firearms dealer in the past. So I closed my gun store, my gun club down. I used to have a gun club in Ohio. We shot trap skeet, sporting clays. I had a retail store, bought and sold guns and ammunition and stuff. Did that for many years. So, yeah, I own lots of guns. Pretty average guy. Well, thanks, Sharpshooter. Yes, I like the idea that I'm just an average guy. So, get my juju checked by my doctor. Oh, Gavin, absolutely, man. You gotta have a juju test done every so often. Get your juju tested, man. Make sure your karma's in the right place, man. So everything goes on an adventure. Oh, that's true, Bill. That's true. Favorite handgun and assault rifle. Oh man, favorite handgun. Okay. My favorite handgun is I've got a Thompson Center break action with a 410 45 long Colt barrel on it. The barrel could be 45 long Colt or it could be 410 depending on which way I have the choke tube in or out of it. 45 long Colt and 410 use the same diameter barrel, but it's set up with a vent rib barrel like a shotgun. Now I've used that gun, initially I bought it to shoot skeet with it. I would shoot skeet with a 410 handgun. Just sort of, you know, did some shooting demonstrations and that kind of stuff with the 410. But I also used it in Alaska to kill hogs. I used it in Montana for shooting ground squirrels, prairie dogs, that kind of stuff. I used that gun. It was really handy for a lot of different things. So it's also the gun I had in my hand when I did not shoot myself. When I thought about doing that, that was the gun I had in my hand. So Right now, that gun is in storage in Ohio, so, which is where it should be. But yeah, that's my favorite handgun. Favorite assault weapon. Yeah, hands down an Uzi. Absolutely hands down the Japanese Uzi, or sorry, the Israeli Uzi in 9mm. Hands down my favorite assault weapon. Fast, convenient, compact. You can hide it underneath your shirt. You can carry it concealed easily, and yet it's a whole lot of firepower when you need it, and it's highly accurate. For shooting 9mm, it shoots very accurately. So, not the most potent round, just 9mm, as compared to, you know, the American AR-15, which shoots 223s. But it's my favorite. My second favorite one is the Heckler & Koch 91 and 308. HK 91 and 308. That's a little bit more serious weight weapon. 7.62 by 39 they call that, or 308, depending on which. Same caliber. Anyhow, that's my second favorite assault weapon. So, and I have both. So, let's see. Okay, it's not the average. Okay, favorite. Okay, everything in cash, but I've supported a dream and positive comments. Spoken, you certainly have, dude. You certainly have. So, okay, Sig Pro and an AR. Okay, there you go, Andy. Yeah, I could see those. Both good quality weapons, absolutely. The Polish Tokarev. Wow, 7.62 by 39. Wow, or 25. Yeah. Huh. I like a revolver, they never jam. Yes, they do. I have had revolvers lock up the mechanism before. That's a misnomer to think that revolvers don't jam. Yep, Spoken does his part. Uzi is a submachine gun, not a rifle. Not in semi-auto, it's not. In semi-auto, it's considered a... Alright, well, whatever. You're splitting hairs. So, my Uzi has a foldable stock. The stock folds out, and it's got a long barrel on it. It's a rifle. It's a 9mm rifle, but yeah, it's a submachine gun too. If I could put a short barrel on it and collapse the stock up and have it be pretty small. So, yeah, Builder Bob just realized that Spoken knows a lot more about what's going on here than the casual observer. So where you might think that he blocks somebody because they just ask a single question, you don't know the history behind that individual and what's been going on in the past. Spoken does. Sailors make great gun owners. You never hear about sale by shooting. Oh man. Timber 9mm, SIG 380, SIG 9mm AR-15. Alright, there you go, Johnny Hag. 50 Beowulf. Wow, big gun. Favorite weapon is sharpshooter. 9mm handgun rounds, not rifle cartridges. Yes, I know that. 9mm is a handgun cartridge. That doesn't mean you can't shoot them out of a rifle. I know lots of rifle designs that shoot 9mm. 9mm is a handgun round, isn't it? Uzis were used for close encounter urban warfare. Yeah, and that's what most assault weapons are used for. Most assault weapons are used for close contact urban warfare. I mean, the AR-15 was originally designed for the jungles and, you know, in Vietnam and stuff, but you know, they're all basically used the same way. So, so I guess by that case, I'd have to say the Heckler Koch 91 would be an assault weapon, and the Uzi would, you know, we're splitting hairs, guys. We're splitting hairs. So they're all good. They're all good. Favorite hunting handgun. Let's go a little bit more specific. Favorite handgun for hunting. I like the Ruger Super Blackhawk in 44 Magnum for hunting deer with a scope on it. Very powerful round. Good caliber, easy to handle for me anyway, because I got pretty big paws. Favorite shotgun. Yeah. Favorite shotgun, a Beretta SO9. A Beretta S09. Old school, fixed choke, improved cylinder full for shooting trap. Beretta S09. Super deep engraving. Beautiful, beautiful gun. Or, you know, one of the Beretta 4-barrel skeet sets. Those are pretty nice too. The 682, 688s. Those are pretty nice. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about my buddy Dieter. Dieter makes a shotgun called a Krieghoff. Excellent shotguns, the Krieghoff. So, I don't know if Dieter's ever listening to me anymore, but yeah, the Krieghoff's a pretty good shotgun too. Favorite deer hunting rifle? Seiko. Yeah, Seiko made a really nice rifle in 300 Win Mag that I had. Really like that Seiko rifle. Tack driver. I could put a board out and start nails in it and finish those nails with that 308. Well, of course, it'd blow the nails right through the board, but really, really nice rifle. So, anyhow, we can talk guns all night here, guys, but this is a sailing channel, so. Ruger 22, yeah, very good gun, solid weapon. So, Colt 1911, good weapon, 300 Ultra Mags for hunting, yeah, moose, yeah, good for moose. High point rifle, shoots 9mm, yeah. Guns on a boat is a great idea until you get boarded, yeah. Smith & Wesson 50 cal revolver, ammo too expensive, yeah, that's just crazy. Too hard to shoot, too much power, especially a war zone, yeah. And all the time that everything I own is on the sailboat, now you have weapons cached. Yep, I do have weapons cached in Ohio. Very true. And to clarify, Leroy Jenkins, the reason why they're cached in Ohio is because I've already bequeathed my firearms to my sons and grandsons. That's why they're in Ohio and not on my boat. So they are, in essence, my guns, but officially, I guess right now, they really belong to my son and grandsons. So, amaze me. I'll kill them with kindness with a knife either way. I like close work. All right, man. Talk to you later. Best ever had. Good night, guys. I'll be shutting the generator down here as soon as the live stream's over, so you won't have to worry about that. Going to sleep. All right, Don. Talk to you later. Good night, everybody. What time? Oh, yeah. We pretty much shot an hour here, didn't we, kids? All right. Shot an hour here. All right. Well, kids, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug on this. Anybody got some positive responses back from some of my friends here. Very nice video of Lanicki at the harbor. Cool. Thanks. All right. Glad you enjoyed that. Thanks for the great photos. Nice to see in a different perspective. Dave and Melanie. I'm glad you enjoyed that, guys. Cool. Very good. People thanking me for the videos and pictures of their boats. Good to see that. So, yeah, I understand that, Andy. I understand that, but you know. Oh, man. Okay, well, with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug on this. We're just about at the hour here anyway. So, guys, be good. Be careful. Take good care of one another, especially now in this Christmas season. Go out there and help somebody. I'm going to add a little something to that tonight. You know, it's Christmas season. It's winter time. You know, buy a blanket and give it to a homeless guy. Get a sleeping bag. Stop somewhere and buy a good sleeping bag and give it to a homeless person. You know, give them some food. Let them go, you know, figure out some way for them to go get a shower and clean up a little bit. The holiday season, man, try to have put a little human in your being, people. Put a little human in your being. Try to help out those people less fortunate than you. That's going to be my message for this evening. And with that said, in the description down below, there's links to my PayPal should you want to contribute to the adventure. Anyhow, good night, everybody. Have a good night.